What's up, boys? We're back with another video. Just got out of the gym. I'm sweating like a frog, as my dad would say. But do frogs sweat? Today's video. When are you gonna take care of your future self? Your future self is waiting a month from now, a couple months from now, hell, even a week from now, a couple days from now. And he's waiting because he's amorphous right now, right? If you don't know what that means, he's without shape. He can be anything, he can do anything, obviously within reason, but you know what I mean. But what you do today and over the course of this next day and week is going to directly influence and directly impact who that future self is, what he looks like, what he's doing, how happy he's with his life, how content he's with his life. You have to understand, your future self will become your current self at a certain point. So every time you don't do the things for your future self, you are actively making your life worse. A lot of people have this almost institutionalized sense of learned helplessness. And basically, regardless of what they do, it won't make a difference. And for some people, this is overt with black pill and stuff. Oh, looks are everything. For some people, it's the same thing with money, finances. Oh, you have to be lucky to be rich. You have to be lucky. All these mindsets basically prevent you from even trying in the first place. Now, maybe it's an ego buffer, because if you fail, it doesn't feel good and you don't want to have to deal with that. So if I can fail and that doesn't feel good, let me just say it's impossible. So that even if I do try, even if I do muster up the courage to try once, well, it's going to fail anyway. So you have to realize your problems in life are very simple to fix. Just look up the solutions. Look if you need to. Go within yourself. See what you feel. See what your own intuition tells you about some of these things. As in this modern world, we've been conditioned to disregard our own instincts that have kept us alive this long. Obviously, there's a difference between instincts and inertia, as I've talked about in previous videos. Your brain will make BS excuses for doing things out of the ordinary, starting new habits, things of that nature. Let me just take these off. These are fogging like crazy. But aside from inertia, aside from BS excuses like that, listen to your instincts. You'd be surprised how much they can tell you. We have this weird dichotomy nowadays where we're so trusting in science and clinical observation logic. Well, it was double-blinded in a placebo study. Whatever you call it. We get disconnected from our own instincts that even gave rise to those systems in the first place. You know, like, all those systems are literally derivatives of the human mind. They didn't exist. They wouldn't exist if the human mind didn't come up with them. So why not go to the originator? Why not go to the source? Obviously, your instincts may lead you wrong sometimes. You can't trust them 100%, and sometimes you do need to do some research, all that good stuff. But like, people who demonize bro science, isn't that how we made it this far in the first place? Like, do you think cavemen had like double-blind, placebo-controlled, randomized trials to figure out how to hunt effectively? No, they just taught what they knew from experience. Don't discount other people's experiences. Don't discount your own experience in light of, oh, well, actually, according to this study. Because if you do that, then you might as well just be an NPC. And people will tell you you're stupid for that. People will tell you that you're not educated, that you need to do more research. And no, you can't just trust your own logic. No, you can't just trust your own intuition. You have to be a bot and outsource your own thinking and your own problem solving and your own intelligence to the powers that may be. Don't be a bot. Don't be an NPC. But again, that was a massive tangent from the video. Today, choose one goal or one problem that you have in your life. And then, putting aside all the excuses, putting aside all the reasons why you can't do it, putting aside all the internal judgments and biases and putting aside all that, pretend that you're an outsider looking in. You're out of your body almost, and you're looking at yourself from a third-person perspective. You're like hovering above yourself, right? What would you do to make sure that this person that you're hovering above, you, what would you do? What steps would you implement? What things would you look up? What research would you do? What knowledge would you seek in order to solve that problem? Because once you take away all your emotionality, and all your own conflicts and all your own struggles and all your own mental battles that you orchestrate against yourself. Once you take all of that away, you realize that like a lot of problems actually have a very simple solution. But be forewarned, most of those solutions entail doing things that you're uncomfortable with. So you must start to learn to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, because the second you stop being uncomfortable is the second you stop growing. I'm gonna go eat. I'll see y'all in the next one. Adios. Au revoir. If you want any help building your body, specifically with the gym and stuff, you know what's up. I have the link in the description down below. The only way is up. Au revoir. Adios. Bye. Get out of here. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.